Hi guys. We had almost biblical rain here last night. Of course, I didn't hear a thing because I was in a little world of my own in my bed. I haven't been sleeping properly recently, and I take the opportunity to do so when I can, and when I'm out, I'm out. So Tina was scurrying around at 3 o'clock in the morning, making sure all the cats were safe, and that everybody was dry in the enclosures, which they were. So, but it was a real storm, and it was very windy, and it rained extremely hard. And I'm trying now to take the opportunity while I can, because it's forecast for rain again today. Usually what I've found here is that it doesn't normally rain in the morning. I don't know why that should be the case, but it usually rains in the afternoon or the night time. It's something to do with atmospherics. We've got a bit of a microclimate going on here. So what I'm gonna... those things are terrible. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to the dam, our local municipal water source, and see if the rain yesterday's made any difference. Because somebody told me the other day that it virtually dried up. And I haven't been there for almost a year. So I'm going to take you down there today and see what's going on. I read in the paper recently that the government here in Cyprus were having a real debate regarding the use of desalination plants, taking the water from the sea and removing the salt from it. But in my old job we used to have a desalination plant there. This is really dangerous. The mud on the roads where the tractors have been coming out the field is really, really slippery. They should be made to clear this up. I can feel the car slipping all over the place. If somebody comes round there too fast, they're going to go straight over that barrier. That is awful. And they don't care. Anyway, yeah, we had a desalination plant at work, only a small one, and it was used for creating water to cool the transmitters. And we had to make sure that all the salts and impurities were removed from even the drinking water, so that the pipes inside the transmitter didn't become corroded. So that's why we had the desalination plant there. And it cost an absolute fortune to run the desalination plant. So the cost of giving up the ghost on the reservoirs and relying purely on desalinated water is going to be immense, and it's going to be the people who have to pay for it. So it's one of the reasons why I'm interested in this. But another reason is because of just the wildlife. It's one of their few sources of water, natural water, around here. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what we get when we get there, what the situation is. It's over to the right-hand side. That's where it starts. But I've got to go around the lake, the reservoir, obviously. I'm still very tired, guys. I'm not sleeping properly at all. I get about 2 hours and I wake up. It's still very pleasant weather apart from the rain. I mean, temperature wise it's 18 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. 68 maybe, something like that. My guess. So it's not cold. Very pleasant for January. The fields don't look overly wet. There's a few puddles around, but nothing serious. There certainly should be enough scope to absorb the water because we haven't had serious amounts of rain for years. That's the bee park. I don't know exactly what happens in the bee park, but as long as they're looking after the bees, I'm happy with that. A keystone species, of course. No bees, nothing else. Oh, sugar. I forgot about that. Now I'm getting my first views of the lake. That's why I nearly ran off the road. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I see what they mean. Just wait till you see this, guys. I think I've still got the video of when I was here the last time. I might be able to give you some comparison shots. I think we go up here. Yeah. We got a large puddle there. The puddle there is bigger than the lake, almost. Okay, we're here. So I'll get out of the car and show you the lake. So here we are at the donkey park, guys, at the entrance to the lake. I don't know if we'll see any of our animals today. I don't know. I'm handheld here, guys, so forgive me if it's a bit wibbly wobbly. You can already see in the distance, I think the lake's virtually disappeared. This is terrible. It's an ecological disaster. I don't know why people aren't talking about this. This is where we get our drinking water, or we used to. There's no noise from the pumps. Oh, this has made my day. How horrendous. The water used to come to right up there. There. The last time I came it had receded, but nothing like this. In fact, I think in the last video I made, I mentioned how much it had receded. Oh, here's my friend Emu, who keeps trying to bite me all the time. Let's go say hello. I think that's Mrs. Emu. I think Mr. Emu's a bit more colourful. I used to go out with a girl with legs like that once. Eggs? Oh, wowza. Now she's going to be really upset with me now. You're sitting in the wrong place, pal. You got to keep those eggs warm. Yes, you have. That's incredible. I've never seen emu eggs before. I've seen ostrich eggs, but not emu eggs. I'm going to go and leave you in peace, my friend. She might get stressed out with me near her eggs. Don't want any of that on my conscience. How's the wibbly wobbliness, guys? I'll try to keep it as steady as I can, but the ground is extremely uneven. I don't know what to do with the donkeys in the winter. I've no idea. So let's go down here and I'll try and remember exactly where the thing came to before. Oh my god, it's terrible. And don't forget, it's January, guys. It's not July or August, it's January. We've had most of our rainfall. There's plenty of water here from last night, but it hasn't made a single bit of difference by the looks of it to the lake. It's just awful. Awful. I don't really know what else to say. There's a beautiful bird in the reeds, 2 different ones. I can't get birds very well. I'll try later. Okay, we'll go down to the edge. I don't know where the aquatic birds will go. I guess they'll just die out. I hear a pump started. I don't know how it actually works. I think it's all underground. That's the top part of the pumping station there, but the rest of it's underground. There may well be water underground too, it may be an aquifer. Who knows? But I think this was about as far as I could get last time. It's not even marshy. It's not even wet. Completely dry. That's a boneyard. Excuse me, I still have my tickly throat. Oh man, this is unbelievable. This is the lake bed that I'm standing on now. You can see how the motion of the water has created these patterns in the past. I'm shocked. I don't like the sound of those hungry dogs. What the hell was that? Oh, it's donkeys. E-oh, 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 always calls me that. Also the aquatic life, this used to be teeming with fish. Well, you never quite believe it until you see it with your own eyes. It's getting slightly wetter here. Not heavy underfoot or... The poor old birds are competing for less territory. Maybe I can get a better shot of the birds today, because my photography is not great, so I haven't really had much success in the past. But I can almost touch them today. You can see that this has never been a very deep lake. It was extensive in terms of acreage, but it's not deep. It's certainly not deep now. It's just a gentle slope down from the road. Don't know if you can see what I mean. I don't know how much of this you can see, even although it's not bright. The sun's out, but it's not particularly bright. I still can't see the screen. These cameras are absolutely useless. Probably seemed like a good idea at the time, but unless you're looking through the eyepiece, which means you're falling all over the place. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know, this thing here is probably something to do with the pumping station, I would imagine. This will be the intake. And this is probably the reason why the pump's off. There we've got a dead fish, which is really sad to see. I'm not a fisherman, but I think that's a carp. The birds are moving away from me. Well guys, I'm horrified. Absolutely horrified. Yeah, this is some kind of intake for the water distribution. And I'm led to believe that the other reservoirs in Cyprus are even worse. There's some that have dried up totally. So come on, rain. Your forecast today, we need more of you, buddy. Alright guys, I'm gonna go on that sombre note. If you got it this far, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Every minute counts. We're not monetized, not a monetized channel. We're trying to achieve that, but it's very, very difficult. Alright guys, see ya, bye.